Hello and welcome to The Buck Stops Here. I'm Ankita Mukherjee. The Congress Party's tally of states is down to just 6. In Uttar Pradesh, the Gandhi's home state as it were, they're down to a dismal 7 out of 403 seats. But for Rahul Gandhi, it's just a little down. That's what he said today. Is the Congress Vice President in denial? Has the party already given up on 2019? Is the reluctant prince now ruining what's left of the party? Can the Congress still reinvent itself?
We are in the opposition and you have ups and downs. So we had a little down in UP, which is fine, we accept it. As far as the Congress party is concerned, we do need to make structural and organizational changes. That's a fact. It's a question of how much money the BJP has thrown to steal the mandate of Manipur and Goa. That's the question. It's not how soon you went, it's with how much money they went.
I spoke earlier tonight to Anand Sharma, senior Congress leader and former Minister for Commerce and Industry. Mr. Sharma, as much as the Congress now throws the rule book, the fact is Manohar Parrikar has been sworn in as Goa Chief Minister and is likely to comfortably prove his majority tomorrow. The Manipur governor has now invited the BJP too. The Congress had a very real chance at forming governments in both these states. Will you at least acknowledge that this is an opportunity lost?
Well, one has to see what is politically correct. Is the arrogance of the Prime Minister and his cabinet and the ruling party. Let's not forget, the results were just ticking in, and when the Congress emerged as the winner in Punjab and single largest party both in Manipur and Goa, at the same time the BJP President Amit Shah had declared that they will be forming the governments. By that time, the final numbers were not there, but it was clear that the Congress was way ahead. Now, they have thrown to winds the precedents, the established practice, and the governors are doing the bidding of the central government. It's very clear.
But Mr. Sharma, did the party frankly show enough urgency?
In isolation.
Mr.
No, you have to...
Mr. Sharma,
did the
Congress show enough urgency on Goa and Manipur?
Now, if BJP is stealing, no, they are... No, please allow me. You ask me question. Now
Please go
ahead. Tell me what I have to say. Let me make it absolutely clear. It's not a question of how Congress dealt with it. The question is whether the central government has abused its authority to insult the people mandate, to steal MLAs and to cobble together opportunistic governments. That should be considered. And that is what we object to, because this is undemocratic, unethical.
Let me just quote to you what Mr. Jaitley said today. He said in hung assemblies, post-poll alliances will be formed. Now, why didn't the Congress then try to preempt the BJP? This is something that senior leaders within your own party are calling out.
Listen, what is important are the pre-poll numbers. Please allow me. Please allow me. Please. Arun Jaitley is not expected to say anything else. Don't forget that he is a Union Cabinet Minister. But at the same time, do pre-poll numbers and the mandate which is given by the voters have any sanctity or not? That's the question which I would like to ask Mr. Arun Jaitley. And also, can they hide this fact that they had hashed this plot well in advance, and that's what their party president had said. So if they had won in UP and Prime Minister said he has a new vision for India, and that BJP should show humility like branches of a fruit tree, which is full, and they should bend.
But Mr. Sharma, with respect, with respect, at least there was a strategy. What was the Congress's strategy? And forget Arun Jaitley, as you say, he's a cabinet minister. Today, the Supreme Court has the Congress did not even submit a claim to the governor. It would have held dharnas outside the governor's house had it in fact had the numbers in Goa.
Can you say we were not there with a shopping list to purchase MLAs or to coerce groups? Congress party has its own way of functioning, means the CLP had met and we were assured of support, we were assured of numbers. But when the governor is in a hurry and you had the central government descending both in Imphal and in Goa in hotels and the kind of resources which they have used and the kind of tactics which they have used, we cannot match those tactics. Let me also say that. We don't have the resources and we don't have the same values and principles or ethos which BJP has demonstrated.
I want to ask you a straight question and I hope you will respond to it as such. Would you say this is a crisis point for you?
Yes. Well, in politics there are challenges. We are a 132-year-old party. We are not blind to setbacks. Yes, we have lost in UP very badly. So we'll analyze, we'll introspect and course correct. There could be organizational shortcomings, which is true, and which we need to correct to re-energize the cadres.
Well, joining us also on the discussion tonight, Sheshadri Chari, Member National Executive of the BJP. Shushmita Dev, Lok Sabha MP of the Congress, is with us, as is Sunil Alag, Independent Marketing Consultant and member of FICCI. Aarti Jerath in studio here with me. Mr. Chari, let me come to you. The BJP now being accused of stealing the mandate by the Congress Vice President as well as other Congress leaders, including Anand Sharma, who I spoke to earlier. There seems to be little or no acceptance at this point that perhaps there was a somewhat slow movement when it came to Goa and Manipur. But, you know, since the Congress has brought this to your door, I think it's only fair that you respond.
See, Congress, as Mr. Arun Jaitley has said, Congress is complaining a little too much. Congress did not get two-thirds majority or comfortable majority either in Manipur or in Goa, unlike what they got in Punjab. So it is very right if they have such kind of a unity in Punjab. It was right for the governor to call the Congress party, which is the not just single largest party, they have a mandate to form a government. Whereas in Goa they required 21. They did not get 21, fair and simple. But nobody prevented the Congress from approaching other political parties and asked them to support the Congress so that they could have a list of 21, 22 MLAs to go and tell the governor that, look, we have got the support of 22 MLAs, which is exactly what the BJP did. Who prevented
the Congress is saying that they didn't have the resources that the BJP had, that in fact the BJP was throwing money at these MLAs and who knows what other inducements and that the Congress couldn't just match up.
See, Congress should learn, as a loser, they should learn how to lose governments, how to lose politics, how to lose elections. They cannot go on making such complaints and irresponsible statements. Mr. Digvijay Singh of Congress was camping in Goa for 4 days. What did he do? Who prevented him from talking to other MLAs, other parties? Who prevented him from talking to the governor and tell her that we need at least 2 or 3 more days?
I'm going to take that across to the Congress in just a moment. But Aarti, I'd like you to come in on this. It's a fair question. What was the Congress really doing for these 3 or 4 days? Where was Rahul Gandhi in the immediate aftermath of the results coming out? If decisions had to be taken at a high level, where was he?
I think that's a question that everybody is asking. After the results came out, virtually everybody held a press conference. The losers, the winners, everybody held a press conference. The only person who didn't hold a press conference or issue a press statement was Rahul Gandhi. And, you know, and we have not seen him. We did not see him on Saturday. We did not see him on Sunday. Yesterday was, of course, Holi. And finally, he emerged today. And he just issued this one really, you know, sort of small statement saying we're a little down in UP. I mean, a little down. You reduced to the lowest tally that you have ever had in a state where you were once predominant. So, I mean, I think something very seriously wrong in the Congress party. And it's not just the party that needs to do introspection. I think Rahul Gandhi needs to do some serious introspection. And I think he needs to decide, is he a full-time politician or is he, you know, just a part-time, you know, sort of, does he just have part-time interest in politics?
Shushmita, they respond to that. Is Rahul Gandhi, in fact, then a full-time politician? Where is he at these critical moments? Why is it then left to party spokespersons such as yourself to defend his absences, to defend his silences?
See, with all due respect to what Aarti had to say, I don't see why the fact that he didn't speak straight after the results of these 5 state elections should lead to coining him as a part-time politician. He's campaigned in these elections in all 5 states. He was very much a part of the strategy. In some states it worked, in some it doesn't. So I think it's very unfair to judge him on this one issue to say, oh, he didn't speak in the last 3 days, therefore he's a part-time politician. I think that's very harsh, and he's definitely not a part-time politician. He's worked extremely hard, and it's been in the public domain, it's been there in the media. I mean, you can't judge him in isolation that just because he didn't react or have a AICC
when he did
media
react,
address doesn't make him a non-serious politician.
Sushmita, when he did react, he said, yes, we accept that we were a little down in Uttar Pradesh. Now, do you see that as a leader in denial? I mean, it's surely you now have senior leaders within your own party saying it's high time for urgent introspection. They're speaking out on the media. We've had Satyavat Chaturvedi doing that. We've had Renuka Chaudhary speaking to us about this. Where is the sense of urgency that this is a moment of crisis and perhaps this needs some kind of intervention at the highest levels? Where is acknowledgement of this?
See, any defeat, whatever the extent of the defeat is, whether it's Uttarakhand or UP, there is no doubt about the fact that we have to introspect on what our strategy was in UP, whether that was a correct one. But see, when he says this is a little down, to begin with, the stakes of Akhilesh ji were much higher in UP. Just like the BJP consider itself as a smaller partner in Punjab, we were the smaller partner. There's no doubt that it's out of 100 seats we've been reduced to a single digit, and we need to re-strategize, especially in view of the fact that what UP has shown us is the emergence of the people's views in favor of a national party, and 2 regional parties have taken a fall. So clearly Congress needs to re-strategize on UP and have a different plan for UP. But I think today, when he did speak outside Parliament, he did not undermine the nature of the crisis that has happened in UP, because he followed it up by saying, yes, Congress needs reorganization, which is also what Renuka ji and Chaturvedi ji said, that we do need to make some changes in the structure of organization, and I think that's been in the offing for very long, and lot has also been written by it.
Right.
So hopefully,
but Mr. Chaturvedi also talked about the slowness when it came to moving on Goa. So there were substantive issues being raised over there. Sunil Alag, the Congress talks about needing to now restructure, reorganize. Does that have to begin with Rahul Gandhi?
As far as I'm concerned, look, the difference between BJP and the Congress is that BJP is a party that is continuously evolving. It is learning from its mistakes and taking action. Rahul's one is a strategy that goes in, and regardless of anything, they don't change. For instance, I'll give you the example of Goa, where the chief minister lost his seat and they sent Parikar down, that you are the one who's going to be the new chief minister. Immediately, there's a responsibility which is taken. A new man is sent. He becomes the new chief minister. Rahul Gandhi said this in 2014. He said this earlier. He's going to say this all the time. When he was roaming around UP, let me tell you, he was not behaving like the small-time party. Akhilesh was, poor chap, was standing by his side, and Rahul Gandhi was in every single, if you rerun all your tapes, and you will see, he was the one as if he's carrying Akhilesh with him. So let's not get carried away with answering slightly down. And what happened? BJP is appealing to the masses. It's got a leader that's charismatic. It's got a leader that's clear. And above all, it's got a leader that's credible. Then it's got a chief operating officer like Amit Shah. So the CEO and the COO are working together, whether you agree with them or not. They work in unison. In Congress, unfortunately, you got the family, then you got the government, and then you got the party. Whenever there's a defeat, you blame the party. When something goes wrong, you'll behave. When Manmohan Singh is at fault, but the family is left alone. That is the problem with Congress, and unless they openly say it, I'm talking to a lot of Congress leaders who talk individually to me, but nobody wants to come out in the open and bell the cat. This is not going to help Congress at all. If anything, I keep saying, here is BJP, very strong, very clear. You can disagree with their views, but they've got a terrific leader.
Now, Aarti, you made the point earlier that perhaps, it's futile to even
And there's no comparison between. I've yet to hear Rahul Gandhi make one speech which has got some gravitas in it.